This is your home for the Wildcats. Louisburg Sports Live.
More out of the backfield. Fake the pass. Another draw by Battle, and he's got some big running room and a touchdown. 15-yard scamper from Declan Battle. Wildcats with another one. Trying to find the hole. They do. Nice put away there by Kaylee Kilgore.
Ethan Parker from under the basket. What a layup there. Asher sees room, takes the two from the free throw range and gets it there.
The 2-2 from Declan Battle. Did he go around? He did. Strike three called. Ashton Moore runs over a man up the middle and will carry Trevor McGraw into the end zone for another Wildcat touchdown.
It's time for the Wildcats on your home for Louisburg High School Athletics. Louisburg Sports Live.
And good Thursday afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Chanute High School, the side of the Ralph Miller Classic here this midseason tournament time, as the Louisburg Wildcats on the girls' side travel down here to Chanute to participate in this storied tournament. It's been around for a long time, the Ralph Miller Classic. It's always done a really good job as Chanute hosts, and they have done it once again as we're down here. However, everybody across the state of Kansas and across really most of the country preparing for the winter weather that is coming, which is playing havoc with tournament schedules, including this one. And so they're making some real-time decisions here today about when these teams will play, but it will likely be earlier tomorrow than what it has normally been scheduled. So keep it up on our Facebook page as well as through our YouTube channel. And if you're a subscriber, you'll know when we go live, but it could be as early as 11 o'clock tomorrow morning. We'll know more about that after today's action. So we're underway here today with the Chanute tournament, the Ralph Miller Classic, and today's installment is the Louisburg Wildcats making the trip down here to tackle Clearwater out of near Wichita, just south of Wichita, Clearwater, and they're going to have their hands full today. Will the Louisburg Lady Wildcats, as they take on a Clearwater team that's 8-3 coming into this tournament, and they play pretty good competition down there in south central Kansas, and so we'll see what we've got in store here today with the Wildcats and the Indians of Clearwater from the Ralph Miller Classic. We'll come back and get our pregame show started. Take a look at what the Wildcats, girls coming off a win and snapped a long losing streak, see if they can carry some of that momentum here into this tournament. All that and more when we return. You're watching Louisburg Sports Live, presented by Vose Pharmacy.
Vose Pharmacy is Louisburg's true hometown pharmacy. Pharmacist Kevin Vose and his team are proud to be part of the Louisburg community, and your health is their top priority. And now with Test to Treat, Vose can provide strep and flu testing and treatment all in one by appointment. Vose continues to be your stop for everyday health essentials and all of your prescription needs. Vose Pharmacy, Louisburg's pharmacy, and proud to support the Wildcats. Call 913-533-7575 or visit VosePharmacy.com.
The University of Kansas Health System is proud to be the official healthcare provider of the Kansas City Chiefs. Both organizations know excellence comes through their actions. It's about getting support and collaborating together. It's providing comfort and leadership to forge the path to success. The University of Kansas Health System cares for you in every moment, no matter how small. Learn more at kansashealthsystem.com.
Call insurance agent.
Hello, customer.
Oh, great. I just had a quick question about my insurance.
You are 312th in line.
Oh, it's just a real quick question.
Would you like a callback in 6 hours?
Sometimes humans are just more helpful.
Hey, Max, I can answer your insurance question.
Awesome. Appreciate it.
Farm Bureau Financial Services. It's your future. Let's protect it.
Contact Farm Bureau agent TJ Solander in Louisburg at 913-837-3237.
For 50 years, Elliott Group has been your local insurance partner. With 5 convenient locations, Elliott Group is big enough to offer the best carriers, but small enough to know your name and your insurance needs. Elliott Group is more than just insurance. They're a part of each community they serve, with a wide variety of insurance solutions to help your unique challenges. Elliott Group, where they're there for you today and for years to come. Visit them at any of their 5 locations or at ElliottInsuranceGroup.com.
Hi, I'm Dr. Aaron Stowe with Wildcat Veterinary Clinic. Come see us at our newly remodeled facility across from the stadium. We're proud to be your hometown vets who know and care about your family. We provide cutting-edge diagnostic services and specialty care that includes surgery, chiropractic, and reproductive services. With 24-hour emergency services, a team of 13 veterinarians, and 3 other locations in Paola, Drexel, and Martin City, our commitment to this community makes Wildcat Vet Clinic the vets you can trust.
Welcome back out here at Chanute High School, the Ralph Miller Classic. Louisburg Wildcats getting ready to take on the Clearwater Indians here today on Louisburg Sports Live. Some matinee basketball coming your way wherever you may be this afternoon. Happy to be able to get down here and bring this game to the folks of Louisburg, and maybe even have some Clearwater fans join us as well as we roll on through this tournament. And it's a good one. There's some pretty good competition in this tournament. Sunrise Christian and Wichita West playing a little bit later on this afternoon. Chanute is taking on DeSoto, a relatively familiar foe from up north there. And then Clearwater, Louisburg, and then Eisenhower, they're out of Goddard against Coffeyville here in this tournament. And so we'll see how things work out. I believe they've already made the decision no Saturday basketball because of the winter weather. And so tomorrow we'll wrap it up, and then they'll come back in February, I believe, and try to wrap this tournament up. And so, weather, basketball season, that's what happens. Louisburg coming in, as I mentioned, off their first win in a while since the first game of the year when they beat Wellsville 51-29. A good one in a revenge match against Baldwin, where the ladies won 50-42 at home after having fallen to Baldwin on the road earlier right before Christmas break, 44-48. And so certainly have been some improvements. You've seen some elevation. Kinley Scott's starting to come around a little bit and really played well the last few ball games out. Then it just kind of is a dealer's choice. Obviously, Tatum Battle has been a factor, and when she can take care of the basketball and hit those outside shots, that really helps Louisburg, and they're going to need it. This Clearwater team coming in, as I mentioned, at 8-3. And they are coming off a win over Buhler on Friday night, 33-29. They're low-scoring affairs, so this is going to be kind of probably a packed-in-there type ball game. Then dropped back-to-back ball games to Andell and Wellington. That was after rattling off a win streak of 7 in a row. So, they had some things going there right before Christmas, over Christmas break, and then picked up right where they left off, but lost 2 out of the last 3 there against Wellington and Andell. And so we'll see what we've got here today with this Clearwater Indian team's always fun in tournament time because you get to see teams that you would really never ever see, but also you don't know a whole lot about. And so that's what a tournament really gives you, that experience. And the idea behind these tournaments is to give you a feel for what a state tournament would be. Can you play 3 games in 3 days? That's what it usually takes to win a state title. And can you prepare for a team you may not know all that much about and certainly don't have historical familiarity with? And can you get your mind around to what you need to do in that day to win that game? And so that's a lot of times coaches love these midseason tournaments. It can be a challenge for school districts to get kids to where they need to be, and certainly an investment in their pocketbook to get kids on the road to these faraway places down here in southeast Kansas. But it is tournament time, and it should be fun. Louisburg girls trying to just build on some of the improvements that they made game in and game out. It's not certainly been the way they want it, sitting here at 2-8, but an opportunity here to get right midway through the season. I've seen some teams, Spring Hill boys a couple of years ago when I was covering them, they were 0-10 going into tournament week. Got that first win and finished the year out about 10-10, and so they almost won 10 in a row after losing 10 in a row because of that tournament week. And so we'll see if that happens here today with this Louisburg team. Still to come here on the pregame show. We'll come back. We'll give our starting lineups. Got our opening tip-off coming up right around the corner. Do have to tell you, Louisburg Sports Live is presented by Vose Pharmacy. At Vose Pharmacy, you can count on their dependable and reliable pharmacist, Kevin Vose, and his friendly staff serving Louisburg for more than 10 years. To learn more, visit vosepharmacy.com or call 913-837-3784. Back with your starting lineups and the opening tip-off right around the corner here from Chanute, the Ralph Miller Classic, Louisburg versus Clearwater, today on Louisburg Sports Live.
The Bose Real Estate Group at Keller Williams would like to wish all of our sporting teams success this season. If you're looking for real estate, feel free to contact us. If you're looking for buyer needs or seller needs, we're more than happy to help you with any of your transactions. Feel free to give us a call, 913-963-4076, or you can email us at dougbose@kw.com. We look forward to hearing from you, and go Cats.
Iron Horse Family and Cosmetic Dentistry and Dr. Laura's Orthodontics are committed to providing quality health care for area families. With comprehensive solutions, Iron Horse Dental and Dr. Laura's Orthodontics will listen and take the time to truly understand your needs, goals, and lifestyle. State-of-the-art equipment, techniques, and facilities combined with a new approach to oral care. That's what you get with Iron Horse Family and Cosmetic Dentistry and Dr. Laura's Orthodontics. To learn more, visit them online at drlaurasortho.com or ironhorsedental.com.
At Fort Scott Community College, we understand that a scary part of figuring out your future isn't only answering the question, what should I do, but where do I belong? Maybe you belong here, studying animal science or learning about farm and ranch management. Maybe you belong here as part of Hounds Hoops on the hardwood. I don't know where you've been or where you're headed, but I know we're saving a spot for you because you belong at Fort Scott Community College.
For more than 20 years, Gherkin Rental has been the place to go to get the job done in eastern Kansas and western Missouri. With a huge selection of quality equipment, from roll-offs to trailers, telehandlers to generators, power washers to popcorn makers. Experienced equipment professionals and clean, well-maintained tools to help you get the job done right the first time. Gherkin Rental. Stop by any of their 13 locations across the KC Metro or call 855-GHERKINS. That's 855-437-5367. Since their doors first opened in 1920, First National Bank has been committed to local decision-making and long-term relationships. Locally owned and managed, First National Bank is there to guide you through all your firsts. First checking or savings account, first loan, first business groundbreaking, or your first home. A variety of banking services, expert guidance, and an emphasis on putting you first. First National Bank in Louisburg, 1201 West Amity, 913-837-5191. Equal housing lender, member FDIC. Whether you're trying to make the most of the next harvest, navigating a changing business landscape, or planning for the next chapter in your life, the professionals at Prime Accounting Solutions are here to help. With 10 locations, Prime Accounting offers convenient, friendly accounting and tax services at a fair price. Payroll, bookkeeping, business planning, personal tax filing, and more. And now Prime is the place to go for insurance. Wildcat fans can find us at 1262 West Amity in Louisburg or 913-837-4230. To find a location near you, go to primeaccounting.net.
Welcome back out here in Chanute. Ralph Miller Classic. The Louisburg Wildcats getting ready to take on the Clearwater Indians here in the opening round of this tournament. Again, winter weather is affecting this schedule, so pay attention to your school's information. I'm sure we'll be sending out as the schedule gets set for tomorrow, but they are accommodating teams headed west and headed into the weather as it's coming this way, and trying to get them on the road on Friday earlier than the weather gets coming this way. And so they're going to wait and kind of see how these games today shake out and then determine who plays first, second, third tomorrow, and wraps this thing up for now. And then they'll have to come back in February, I believe, and try to make up any games that they did not get in, which entirely Saturday now. Tournaments across Kansas on those Saturday games are being canceled, and that's kind of what the boat we're in here as well for this one. So we're going to play today, and we'll see what happens tomorrow. Time to take a look at our starting lineups. First up for the Clearwater Indians, again coming in at 8-3 on the season, and had a 7-game winning streak there before Christmas break and going into the start of this new year. And so we'll see what they've got here with number 4, Maddie Clevenger, a senior. Number 11, Callie Nolan, a senior. Number 12, Allie Thompson, a freshman. Number 33, McKenna Hampton, a junior. And number 42, Justine Berlin, a senior. The head coach is Megan Dahl. For the Louisburg Lady Wildcats, 2-8 on the season. They are coming in with number 12, McKenna Glosey, the senior. Number 13, Morgan Latham, also a senior. Number 23, Madeline Yoder, a junior. Number 25, Kinley Scott, a junior. And number 1, Tatum Battle, a freshman. Of course, Louisburg coached by Adrian Lane. Those are your starting lineups here for this one as teams continue to warm up. I do encourage you to go check out some of the other broadcasts we've got going on across our network with tournaments all over the place. Burlington tournament being covered, the Lancer Classic down in Cherokee. We've got Tonganoxie hosting a tournament, Baldwin as well. And so really good high school basketball going on across Varsity Sports Live. Go check that out at varsitysportslive.com if you want to see what other games are underway or getting ready to go underway. And again, a bunch of people getting moved up, playing a little earlier than they normally would. This one was set for 3 o'clock, obviously, so we're right on schedule. But it's still early to play basketball at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and so we'll see if that makes any factor in here. And for obviously both these teams, they've been on the road a little bit today. Clearwater making even a further trip than Louisburg here to this tournament, and so we'll see if that plays a factor here. 3 o'clock afternoon basketball, haven't had a ton of those, and usually when we are playing that, it means we're at a state tournament, and that's a good thing. But today we're playing here in the Ralph Miller tournament. And I've done this tournament for a lot of years. I grew up in Southeast Kansas. I grew up about 30 miles from here, and did a lot of games over here at the Ralph Miller Classic back in the day. A lot of the teams I covered, Girard was a team I covered. We played in this tournament for years as well, and so very familiar with this neck of the woods for sure. And excited to get some basketball going on. They're going to get the starting lineups here. We're going to take one more break. We'll come back and have your opening tip-off. When we return in 1 minute, you're watching Louisburg Lady Wildcat basketball, Louisburg Sports Live.
The Fun 99 menu, always $1.99 each.
A message from the Sonic Department of Research and Deliciousment.
Did you know your new favorite burger has hand-smashed patties made to order, hot and melty cheese, and a tangy sauce? How rude of me. Let me introduce you. The all-new Sonic Smasher. Live free, eat Sonic.
Hi, I'm Katie Casey, and I'm honored to be a third-generation realtor in our Crown Realty family. My dad and grandparents started Crown Realty in 1973, and since then we have grown to become one of the largest brokerages in the Midwest. We now have 8 office locations and over 150 agents covering about 20 counties across Kansas and Missouri. Reach out to us today to experience the Crown Realty difference, where we are committed to treating our agents like family and our clients like royalty.
Looking for the perfect getaway? At Destination Fun Travel, we bring the world to you. From turquoise Caribbean beaches to European river cruises and beyond. Destination Fun Travel is an award-winning travel agency specializing in creating unforgettable vacations. All-inclusive resorts, luxury villas, group trips, or custom vacation packages. Let us turn your dream vacation into reality, because with us, the journey is just as exciting as the destination.
Building a life is different for everyone, because everyone is different. That's why State Farm is there.
Contact Buddy Shaw in Louisburg for a quote today.
Explore, imagine, and connect at the Louisburg Library in downtown Louisburg. Serving the community since 1968, the Louisburg Library has everything you're looking for. Whether you're into bestsellers, mystery, sci-fi, action, romance, or graphic novels, there's a story for everyone. Take advantage of their programs for kids and adults like book boxes, book clubs, winter read, summer bash, computer coding camps, and so much more. Stop by and meet their friendly staff 7 days a week and learn more at louisburglibrary.org.
Got through the starting lineups here inside the arena. Time for our opening tip-off coming up right around the corner as well. Opening tip-off brought to you by, of course, the Louisburg Athletic Club. Louisburg Athletic Club has got you covered. No more excuses here in 2026. Gym access 24/7 for all members, including the use of locker rooms and sauna. Group fitness classes are included with your membership, and the healthy shake and smoothie bar, tanning, massage therapy are all open to the public. Join the Louisburg Athletic Club for half-price shakes from 3 to 5 p.m. on Tuesdays, and half-price tans every Thursday. Opening tip-off brought to you by the Louisburg Athletic Club. At center court, getting ready to leap is McKenna Losey. At center court, jumping against Allie Thompson. Opening tip going to be won by Clearwater, and we're off and running here from the Ralph Miller Classic. Louisburg Wildcats and the Clearwater Indians. Clearwater with the first possession as they move from right to left in their home whites, trimmed in some blue and powder blue. Entry pass getting into Thompson, not able to get it. Rebound pulled out of there by Scott, and here she comes. She's going to lead the charge. Up the floor does Kinley Scott go. Sub half court, entry pass into Losey, up and off the glass and good. Good offensive possession there to begin things for Louisburg. Losi gets him in the scoring column. Holding up high is Justine Berlin. She'll hand off and give away to Clevenger. She'll give away for Nolan. Back around the horn they go, back near side. Hampton facing up against Yoder. Move it back top of the key, now back over near side. Hampton for three. No good, long rebound, pulled out by Scott again. And a back-to-back stops defensively for Louisburg here in the opening minute of this one. Battle move over left side to the corner for Scott. Trying to look down in there to Losi once again. They've stopped that and it's stolen away from her. Poked out of her hands by Maddie Clevenger. She'll get it back and bring it up the floor for the Indians. High post to Hampton. Drug out there top of the key. Moving around over to Thompson. Back around, open look at one for Berlin. No good, missed it all. And saved. But into the hands of Battle. Here she comes. Tatum Battle slicing up the defense. Up the floor, pull up, 5-footer on the way. Good. Tatum Battle coast to coast for Louisburg. And now a foul going to be called on the. Bringing it up the floor, going to be called on Battle.
Foul is charged to Louisburg's number 1, Tatum Battle.
Her first, team foul number 1 on anybody in the opening quarter of this game. Hampton trying to get it in, have to throw it in deep. Get it over here to Berlin. Berlin working against Scott. Good matchup there. Some size certainly between those two. Good defense there by Scott, stopping the baseline drive by Berlin. Move near side Clevenger, working against Battle. Back top of the key for Nolan. Swinging around back through Nolan. She's got it on the right wing. Lost her footing over there on that far side. They move the ball quickly around the horn, but so far Louisburg's been able to keep up with a man-to-man defense here. Long possession, 2 seconds on the shot clock. They'll fire one up, get a fresh shot, but it'll go into the hands of McKenna Losi, and they'll bring it up. 3 straight stops for Louisburg now. Yoder. Entry pass, high post for Scott. She'll try to drive on Berlin, have to kick back out Battle. She'll pull a trigger on a 3, missed it. Didn't really get into that one. Good closeout by Clevenger and out of bounds off of.
Checking in the lineup for Clearwater, number 35.
Off of the Wildcats. We'll go back to Clearwater. Got the wrong score bug. Can fix that. How about that? Berlin move it over to Clevenger on the right wing. Back out, top of the key. They'll go for Taylor Nielsen, who just checked in. Back looking to try to push her way in there. Now Hampton for 3 on the way, no good off the front iron. Rebound by Latham, outlet Battle, and here they come. Wildcats are keeping pace really well, doing what they want to do. Get it to Losi, up and in. Nice play there, McKenna Losi.
Losi for 2.
Official stopped it, thought he saw blood, I think, and was incorrect. 4 points for McKenna Losi. 6-0 run to begin things for Louisburg. They'll get it in. Flying up the floor is Clevenger. Losi on her, and they'll get off to Schneid. Will Clearwater. The bucket by Maddie Clevenger. Nearly went half a quarter before they scored, though. Good defense by Louisburg. Yoder will step into a 3 from the top of the key, just in and out. And rebound pulled down and pulled out of there by Nielsen. Clevenger hold out high. They don't get in a hurry. You look at their scores for Clearwater, a lot of 30-point ball games. And so they're deliberate in half court, run that clock down. You don't get a lot of possessions that way. Got to get that 50-50 ball, though. Back in the hands of Hampton. She'll drive it in. She'll get fouled and make the bucket for an and-one opportunity for McKenna Hampton, junior. Just like that, a chance to pull Clearwater back to within 1. Gibbons, along with Harmon, going to check in for Louisburg. They'll replace Latham and Yoder. And at the free throw line is McKenna Hampton. For the and one, she'll knock it down. 6-5, 1 point lead. Wildcats need a good offensive possession here. They'll get it into Losi. Back to Battle. Battle driving, pull up, little runner with the right hand, good. Nice take. Tatum Battle. 4 points for her.
Also,
8-5. Nope. Everybody lost, kind of standing around. Lucky. Clearwater lucky to get that ball back. Louisburg lucky that it didn't go in. Just not a lot of people down around the basket for some reason. 3:15 to go first quarter, 8-5 your score. Inbound deep. Near side trying to attack is Berlin. She'll have to give up to Hampton. Reset working against Harmon. They'll reset it with Clevenger. Fighting off Tatum Battle, trying to steal that ball away. Quick hands for Battle. Nolan give way to Berlin. 12 seconds on the shot clock. There's a stolen away by Gibbons. They're trying to come back at her, and Clevenger going to do what you do oftentimes when you cough that ball up. You trying to get it back and try to make up for the mistake, and you just add to it with a foul. It'll be her first, team foul number 1 as well on Clearwater. Good play by Leah Gibbons. Harmon with it on the near side for Louisburg. She'll reverse course. Dump off Losi in the middle of that defense. They have really tangled her up. And stolen away by Clearwater, pulled out of there by Hampton. 2:34 to go first quarter. Berlin. Hand off for Clevenger. She'll nearly get it poked out, but Gibbons a little too much that time, and she'll pick up her first personal foul, team foul number 3 on Louisburg.
Foul is charged to Elia Gibbons, number 33, her first personal foul. Team foul number 3 on the Lady Cats.
Clevenger trying to pick and roll, get it to Berlin. That's, I got to believe, part of their offense is getting it to her, very tall. And she will get her first bucket of the ball game. Back to a 1 point game. Battle to Harmon near side. Kick off Gibbons. Trying to back in on Hampton. They'll dump it off, trying to get to Scott. It does go off the hands of Nielsen for Clearwater, so it'll stay with the Louisburg Wildcats with 17 seconds on the shot clock. Just under 2 minutes to go first quarter. Harmon inbound for the Cats. Trying to get it through all those hands. Losi somehow ends up with it. She gets a shot up. She'll be fouled. And McKenna Losi will go to the free throw line to shoot 2. 4 first quarter points for Losi already, and a chance to own it. That was on Hampton. Her first personal foul, team foul number 2.
Shooting one more Lady Cats, number 12, McKenna Losi.
McKenna knocks down the first one, second one forthcoming. Caught the heel and got a fortunate bounce. Get it to Clevenger. Battle's got to recover to get her on defense. Now Berlin to hold out high. Back to Clevenger. Got to keep that play from happening. It's back-to-back times they've ran basically that same thing to get to Justine Berlin, and once she gets it to that point, she's going to be tough to stop. Harmon puts it on the deck. And going to get fouled by Nielsen.
Number 35, Taylor Nielsen of Clearwater, charged with her first personal foul. Team foul number 3.
Yoder back into the ball game. Latham coming back in. Out goes Losi. Out goes Battle for Lewisburg. 1:26 to go first quarter. 1 point ball game with Harmon inbound for Lewisburg. Ooh, Latham was there for a second. Now Scott. Scott will pull up. Out of contact. No call. And he'll just miss it. Outlet to Berlin. Here's Clevenger moving around near side for Noland. Swing it quickly. Again, trying to get it to this near far side block to Berlin. This time they were able to push her off the block with Gibbons and Latham coming in there. 5 seconds on the shot clock. Good defense by Yoder. They'll fire it up. There's a shot clock violation. Good defense once again. They're very content as Clearwater to just kind of run that half-court offense. They're not looking to attack in the early going of a possession, it doesn't seem like. Very content to keep it on the edge and then looking for that opportunity to finally get it down inside the paint. But so far, Louisburg has limited those chances. Harmon on the near side. Dump it off to Scott and knocked out of her hands by Hampton. It'll stay with Louisburg. Gibbons. Here's Harmon, three, good. Harmon drains a three here in the late seconds of this first quarter. Kinley Harmon with a three-point bucket. And the defense back at it. 5 seconds on the clock, shot clock's off. Berlin gonna push her way through there. And Latham got the ball. They might end up getting Gibbons from behind on the body. We'll see what they do call. Nope, going to get Latham for it.
Foul is charged to Louisburg's number 13. That's Morgan Latham, her first.
And with 1 second on the clock, it's going to send Justine Berlin to the line to shoot two. She knocks down the first one. Berlin with 5 first quarter points, trying to add to it here with 6. And catch the front iron, roll it in. Pretty good first quarter basketball. Louisburg doing what I talked about, them trying to build on it, coming off a win over Baldwin last Friday night, trying to keep that confidence coming into this one. It showed in the first quarter, up by 2, and we're back in 1. You're listening to Louisburg Wildcat Basketball, Louisburg Sports Live.
Hi, I'm Dr. Aaron Stowe with Wildcat Veterinary Clinic. Come see us at our newly remodeled facility across from the stadium. We're proud to be your hometown vets who know and care about your family. We provide cutting-edge diagnostic services and specialty care that includes surgery, chiropractic, and reproductive services. With 24-hour emergency services, a team of 13 veterinarians, and 3 other locations in Paola, Drexel, and Martin City, our commitment to this community makes Wildcat Vet Clinic the vets you can trust.
Bank community banking at its best. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Wildcats up by 2. They led by as many as 6 in that first quarter after beginning the game on a 6-0 run, but since that point, Clearwater really kept pace, and it's been nip and tuck, just a couple of points here or there, but a 3-point bucket by McKinley Harmon late in that first quarter, giving them that lead as we stand. Of course, Clearwater able to go to the free throw line and tack 2 more on right before the end of the first quarter, but sitting here 13-11. And slow to get started into the second quarter.
Is number 12, Allie Thompson.
For some reason, I think there was a substitution there. So Allie Thompson back into the ball game, the freshman for Clearwater. Wildcat basketball as we start the second. Gibbons, dump off inside. Good entry pass from Gibbons. Just couldn't finish. Latham. Ooh, you're not going to get very many that look like that. Tough break for the Wildcats. Clevenger about had all she wants of first battle, and now Harmon. Yoder teeing up, move it over through Thompson. Right side for Clevenger. Here's Nielsen. Quickly to Thompson Hampton on the near side. She misses that three, long rebound out of bounds, but it was touched by Gibbons. So it will stay with Clearwater with a fresh shot clock. Inbound for Berlin on the right wing, working against Aaliyah Gibbons. Good defense again here by Louisburg, but again, very good patience by Clearwater. Now they'll step back, fire a three, and Justine Berlin, that's the one you're going to have to watch here for this one. She's got 9 points already for Clearwater in their first lead of the game. Forced too much there for Gibbons, nothing doing. Coming the other way for Clearwater is Clevenger. To the corner for Berlin. She'll face up on Gibbons. Now Latham's going to have to help out. Good defense. Once again, missed shot by Berlin. Pulled out of there by Latham. Hard pass up to Scott. Catch. Kinley Scott fights for it. Shot good. And the foul on another good take. They've had a focus on Kinley Scott, and this is her first bucket of the ball game, but a good one to give the Wildcats back the lead. And a chance to add to it here from the charity stripe. Nielsen going to come out of the ball game. Back in is actually coming in for the first time, Tinley Conkle. Harmon sits down, Battle back in for Louisburg. Also back in is Callie Nolan for Clearwater. Kinley Scott drains the free throw. 16-14 Wildcats. 6:18 to go first half. Hard pass near side. Working around right wing. Hampton, she likes that three. She's taken a few, hasn't made one yet, but must make them to take as many as she's taken. Up the floor. Gibbons does too. She's going to pull the trigger. She missed it by exactly the amount she was behind the three-point line. She just kind of misgauged where she wanted to pull the trigger on that one. Losey going to come back into the ball game. And give Kinley Scott a break.
Back into Louisburg lineup, number 12, McKenna Losey.
Wildcats going to apply a little pressure. Excuse me. Battle. Working against Nolan. Stole it away from her finally. Throw it up for Yoder. Up in transition. Yoder uses that body. Can't get to go. Losey's there trying to get the rebound. Loose ball, they're going to say in favor of Louisburg, so they will get another crack at it, but that's two in this quarter that were right there for the picking. Got to be able to get those close ones down. Still have it, though, does Louisburg. Gibbons to inbound. Throw it in deep for Yoder. Latham right in the heart of that defense. Triple teamed. Outside Losey. Pump fake. And I think he's going to get somebody for a 3-second violation. Yep. Tough break there for the Wildcats. Battle again, just hassling. Near side for Thompson. Now baseline Hampton, she'll pull up. 10-footer no good, rebound Losey, then she lost it. Then Gibbons stole it away. Shot clock operators getting a workout. Gibbons, near side, or far side rather. Now near side Battle. She'll fire away a three, no good. Big rebound, still loose. Ooh, jump ball. And that'll be in favor of Clearwater with just under 5 minutes to go here first half.
Returning to the lineup for Louisburg, 25.
Gibbons going out. Scott right back into the ball game for Louisburg. Clevenger back into the game for Clearwater. Charge, moving screen going to be called against Clearwater on that inbound play. I think they're going to get Thompson. Official gives the explanation to Coach Dahl. Thompson's first. Here's Yoder for three, no good. And rebound pulled out of there by Conkle for Clearwater. Clevenger push off right side on Battle. It's kind of a two-man game when they go to that right way just for Berlin. Then they'll try to reverse it back around here. Hampton near corner. Back through Clevenger. She thought about the elbow. Now kicks. Kunkel. And no good on the take by Kunkel. Wildcats a chance to add to their 2-point lead here as we approach the midway point of this second quarter. Yoder trying to wrap it around. Good dish inside to Losey. She'll put it up. Tons of contact. No shot, no foul. And missed the shot. It's back to Clearwater. 4 minutes to go first half. Hampton from a deep three, top of the key. No good. Right there, though, Clevenger cleaning up the miss. She's got 4. Tie ball game. First tie of the night. Afternoon, I guess I should say. Scott going to get all the way in there. She'll force one up. No good. The side of the backboard. Again, the half-court game of Clearwater is so deliberate and patient. They burn clock. And, oh, that was definitely out of bounds, but, yeah, official was blocked by a player. Had to kind of look around her last second, and I think he got blinded. But Latham coming out of the ball game back in, or coming in, is Talon McMurray for Louisburg. And a timeout going to be taken. Timeout on the floor. We'll take it along with them. We're back in 1 minute. 16-16 here from the Ralph Miller Classic in Chanute.
Building a life is different for everyone because everyone is different. That's why State Farm is there.
Contact Buddy Shaw in Louisburg for a quote today.
Hi, I'm Katie Casey, and I'm honored to be a third-generation realtor in our Crown Realty family. My dad and grandparents started Crown Realty in 1973, and since then we have grown to become one of the largest brokerages in the Midwest. We now have 8 office locations and over 150 agents covering about 20 counties across Kansas and Missouri. Reach out to us today to experience the Crown Realty difference, where we are committed to treating our agents like family and our clients like royalty.
.310 to go first half. We'll have the TJ Solander from Bureau Financial Services halftime show come your way in just a little bit. We'll recap this first half. Trying to let you know what's up with this winter storm and the effect it's having on tournaments. Justine Berlin has got a good 7 inches, maybe more, on Tatum Battle and swats that one out of the air. And so it will stay with the Cats, though, with 25 seconds on the shot clock. Yoder to inbound. Get it to Battle. Clearwater's got a little bit of length, certainly down in the post. It's a little bit easier matchup out on the edges. Yoder, hard trying to go into Scott, and knocked out of her hands by Berlin. It will stay with Louisburg, but now with just 13 seconds on the shot clock. Inbound, Losey, shot no good, gets her own rebound. Still fighting for it, loose ball will stay with the Cats, and now there's only 8 seconds on the shot clock. Inbound, Losey. There's Scott near side. Throw it through Yoder. She's got to flip it outside to Battle. Fires up a 3, no good. Missed it. They reset the shot clock. Shouldn't have. And now Clevenger flying up the floor. She's got some speed, her in Battle. Battle. Oh, bodies hit the floor. And a missed shot there by Clevenger. Cats going the other way. Skip pass far side for Battle. Back to the elbow for Scott. Scott fights her way through there, scoops it up, and she walked with it. Backside all alone, Nielsen. Missed it though. That ball is just slippery. Somehow ends up back with Clearwater. Top of the key, Clevenger, no good. And another empty frame. Rebound pulled out of there by McMurray for Louisburg. Yoder, 3 from the top of the key, no good. Latham and Harmon coming back into the game for the Wildcats.
Into the lineup for Louisburg, number 13, Morgan Latham. Number
Also,
33,
Gibbons back into the game as well, along with Latham and Harmon. Scott Yoder and Losi all on the floor. Tough rotation there with those two out there, kind of leaving Latham in a tough spot, and that's where she's at right now. As Justine Berlin gets another one. 11 points for Berlin, 11 of their 18 now. Here's Gibbons, long two, no good. A lot of one and dones for Louisburg when they finally get a chance to get a shot off. Having as much success on the offensive glass. Hampton just threw it right to Latham. Out to Battle, and here she comes. Battle going to try slide right through him. Little scoop up with the right hand, no good. That would have been pretty nifty. Long throw up to Berlin. Gibbons right in her pocket. Under a minute to play now, first half. Hampton. Near side, Nielsen. Trying to go backside, or down inside the paint, and she walked with it. Good defense there by McMurray to just hold fast, and Thompson, freshman, got her feet tangled up. About a 3-second differential between the shot clock and play clock, so let me get one off here. Elbow for Latham. Back outside Battle. McMurray. And now a tie-up, and that'll be in favor of Louisburg, so McMurray lucky to get that one back.
Possession arrow to Louisburg.
Back in comes Callie Nolan for Clearwater. She'll replace Clevenger.
Number 11, Callie Nolan.
Louisburg basketball now, shot clock turned off with 21 seconds to play first half. Throw it in, McMurray, Battle, 3 on the way, no good. And rebound pulled out of there by Clearwater. Now they can work for the final shot of the first half, and I suspect that's what they'll do. Unless they get an open look at one right now. Nielsen, top of the key, give way for Berlin. Hampton, deep, deep 3. And rebound pulled out of there, and that's the end of the first half. Well, the Wildcats led throughout most of that first half. They do trail by 2 at the break, but a real pretty good first half for the Wildcats. And again, Clearwater coming in here at 8-3, Wildcats at 2-8. Wildcats have seen some good competition up there in the Frontier League, but they are playing pretty good basketball. Let's see if they can just generate a little bit more offense in the second half. Plenty to talk about as we kick off the TJ Solander Farm Bureau Financial Services halftime show. We'll come back, talk about TJ, talk about this game, and get you set for second half action. We'll return in 2 minutes. You're watching the TJ Solander Farm Bureau Financial Services halftime show on Louisburg Sports Live.
Some sequences available.
Hey, call insurance agent.
Insurance agent not found in contact.
Call insurance company.
Insurance company is currently closed. Please call back during business hours. For directions, press 1. For billing, press 2.
Sometimes humans are just more helpful.
Don't worry, we're going to get this taken care of.
Farm Bureau Financial Services. It's your future. Let's protect it.
Contact Farm Bureau agent TJ Solander in Louisburg at 913-837-3237.
Bose Pharmacy is Louisburg's true hometown pharmacy. Pharmacist Kevin Vose and his team are proud to be part of the Louisburg community, and your health is their top priority. And now with Test to Treat, Vose can provide strep and flu testing and treatment all in one by appointment. Vose continues to be your stop for everyday health essentials and all of your prescription needs. Bose Pharmacy, Louisburg's pharmacy, and proud to support the Wildcats. Call 913-533-7575 or visit bosepharmacy.com.
First Option Bank community banking at its best. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
The Fun 99 menu, always $1.99 each.
A message from the Sonic Department of Research and Deliciousment.
Did you know your new favorite burger has hand-smashed patties made to order, hot and melty cheese, and a tangy sauce? How rude of me. Let me introduce you. The all-new Sonic Smasher. Live free, eat Sonic.
Explore, imagine, and connect at the Louisburg Library in downtown Louisburg. Serving the community since 1968, the Louisburg Library has everything you're looking for. Whether you're into bestsellers, mystery, sci-fi, action, romance, or graphic novels, there's a story for everyone. Take advantage of their programs for kids and adults like book boxes, book clubs, winter read, summer bash, computer coding camps, and so much more. Stop by and meet their friendly staff 7 days a week and learn more at louisburglibrary.org.
Back out here on the TJ Solander Farm Bureau Financial Services halftime show. BJ Harris along with you. Along with me is Emerson Vaughn. Emerson, a high school student here at Chanute High School. They've got a good little broadcasting program, and with the weather and the weird timing of all these games, left Josh at home and picked up a high schooler in his stead. Emerson's doing a good job. Thank you, Emerson. Appreciate you doing that. We're at halftime of this one. The Louisburg Wildcats just down by 2 to the Clearwater Indians. Here's makes you do want to tell you about TJ's support. Of course, TJ's goal is to help you plan for the unexpected, protect your future. Getting to know you and the things that are most important to you will help them customize the right plan for your needs at Farm Bureau Financial Services. To learn more, visit them at 106 West Amity Street or call 913-837-3237. Here's how we got to where we are now. The Wildcats would start off this game really well. 6-0 run to begin things. And then Clearwater started to make a few shots, but they kind of kept them at bay. It was kind of they'd make a stop, and Wildcats were able to add one bucket, and then they'd come down and add one, and then they get a stop. And so held serve throughout a good chunk of that first quarter, led by as many as 6, as I mentioned, including late, 13-7, but then just led by 2 at the end of the first, 13-11. And then in the to start the second quarter, the Indians would score. They would take their first lead of the game. They'd lead 14-13. Louisburg would grab it back 15-14. It would be tied at 16-all, and then late, the 2 points there by Berlin would put them up by 2, 18-16 here at the break. Scoring totals first half in this one, obviously a low-scoring affair, but Berlin leading all scorers with 11 in that first half. And then 4 points for Maddie Clevenger and 3 points for McKenna Hampton. That's it for the Indians. For the Wildcats, 4 girls in the scoring column, 6 for McKenna Lucy, all in the first quarter. Have kept her quiet since then. 4 points for Tatum Battle, 3 points for McKinley Harmon, and 3 points for Kinley Scott on a and one opportunity for her in that second quarter. And that's all the scoring we've got to report for that one. Again, there are certainly going to be changes to the timing of everything in this tournament. They've said they'll release what time Louisburg will play. It'll determine, obviously, how the outcome of this game is, and then the outcome of a couple other games, and determine where they are in the bracket, who they play, because they're going to defer to some of the West teams and get them to play earlier in the day. And so if we're playing a team from out West, then a good chance are that we'll be playing early in the day. In fact, as early as 11 a.m. tomorrow, we'll be here with you on that one. In the event that happens, could be playing as late as 4. So we'll see when that does change up tomorrow. Full slate of games going on across our network, from the Burlington Invitational to the Lancer Classic in Cherokee to the Bill Hansen tournament in Pittsburgh to the Baldwin's tournament, Tonganoxie's tournament. Where else are we? Oh, Spring Hill Boys Invitational tournament as well. All those things going on here this week, and it is a busy, busy one, but going to be cut short with the winter weather coming in on Saturday. And so lucky to get the games in. We are getting in here in the last part of this week. Halftime score of this one right now at the break. The Wildcats keeping pace with a good Clearwater team. There's your score. Well, lost one of the scores somehow. Oh, the scoreboard is literally off, so that's why. Well, it is 18-16 is what your score here at the break. We'll take another quick break. We'll come back and get your second half started when we return. You're watching the TJ Solander Farm Bureau Financial Services halftime show on Louisburg Sports Live.
Maximize your athletic potential with Louisburg Chiropractic. Athletes of all ages and skill levels can improve with the help of Dr. Jake Polzin at Louisburg Chiropractic Center. Shorter recovery times, increased range of motion, and flexibility are just a few of the benefits. Everyone can benefit from chiropractic care, from the pros to gym rats, rec golfers to high school athletes. Let Louisburg Chiropractic Center improve your performance. Call now, 913-837-2910. Since their doors first opened in 1920, First National Bank has been committed to local decision-making and long-term relationships. Locally owned and managed, First National Bank is there to guide you through all your firsts. First checking or savings account, first loan, first business groundbreaking, or your first home. A variety of banking services, expert guidance, and an emphasis on putting you first. First National Bank in Louisburg, 1201 West Amity, 913-837-5191. Equal housing lender, member FDIC. For 50 years, Elliott Group has been your local insurance partner. With 5 convenient locations, Elliott Group is big enough to offer the best carriers, but small enough to know your name and your insurance needs. Elliott Group is more than just insurance. They're a part of each community they serve, with a wide variety of insurance solutions to help your unique challenges. Elliott Group, where they're there for you today and for years to come. Visit them at any of their 5 locations or at ElliottInsuranceGroup.com.
Hi, I'm Katie Casey, and I'm honored to be a third-generation realtor in our Crown Realty family. My dad and grandparents started Crown Realty in 1973, and since then we have grown to become one of the largest brokerages in the Midwest. We now have 8 office locations and over 150 agents covering about 20 counties across Kansas and Missouri. Reach out to us today to experience the Crown Realty difference, where we are committed to treating our agents like family and our clients like royalty.
Iron Horse Family and Cosmetic Dentistry and Dr. Laura's Orthodontics are committed to providing quality health care for area families. With comprehensive solutions, Iron Horse Dental and Dr. Laura's Orthodontics will listen and take the time to truly understand your needs, goals, and lifestyle. State-of-the-art equipment, techniques, and facilities combined with a new approach to oral care. That's what you get with Iron Horse Family and Cosmetic Dentistry and Dr. Laura's Orthodontics. To learn more, visit them online at drlaurasortho.com or ironhorsedental.com. Here we go, second half. Ready to get underway in this one. They put 16-16 on the scoreboard. I'm pretty sure it was 18-16 before halftime. I'm like, real sure. And now, yeah, they fix it. Okay. All right, here we go. Second half going to get underway in this one. From the Ralph Miller Classic in Chanute, Louisburg Wildcats against Clearwater Indians. 18-16 after one half of play. Wildcats again led throughout a big chunk of that first half, but end up losing the lead right before halftime. They'll be on defense to begin this one. Clevenger for 3, just skipped off and saved by Scott. Good effort there by Kinley, and then poked out of the hands of Yoder. Coming up from behind her, stealing it away was Allie Thompson. Clearwater right back with it. This is Nolan, and she lost it out of bounds, but went out of bounds off the Wildcats. It will stay with Clearwater. Clevenger trying to get it inbound. Good defense on the inbound play, able to get it in for Nolan. Here's Thompson. Give away to Clevenger. She'll back it out and reset with 18 on the shot clock. Battle right up in her kitchen. Hampton for 3. You knew she was going to make one. She pulled the trigger on way too many in that first half to think that's not probably a specialty of hers, and it looks good. Every one of them she's taken look good. They just haven't gone down, and that one does. Yoder, hard pass down into Latham, can't go. Yoder, put it on the deck. High post for Losi. Latham's there, got to go through the hands. Latham able to come up with her. Berlin's on her. Shot no good, but a foul. That'll be all Justine Berlin, her first. And it will send Morgan Latham to the free throw line to shoot 2.
Clearwater's Justine Berlin gets her first personal foul.
First personal, first team of this second half, and Latham at the free throw line to shoot 2. This one's up and good. First point of the ball game. Get them both. Clevenger's going to be sick of Tatum Battle by the time this one's over with. Here's Hampton, again near side. Yoder's tightened up on her a little bit. Driving in is Thompson. 12 seconds on the shot clock. Clevenger, Battle not giving much ground. Here's Berlin, they get it to where they want it. She gets stopped, good defense, help defense from Latham. In the lane there, Hampton, and that's a shot clock violation. Another one in this game, that's 2. Forced by the Louisburg defense. Again, sometimes they don't look like they're really, Clearwater's not trying to attack until that thing's at 12 seconds or so, and then they start really trying to press it to get it in there, but pretty content to keep it out high until that point. Yoder, high post again, Losi, back over Battle, 3 on the way from Battle, no good. There's Scott, though, on the rebound. Putback's no good, and rebound pulled out of there by Nolan. Here comes Clearwater. High post for, actually out of left wing. Hampton again, that 3 on the way. No good this time. Rebound pulled out of there by Losi. Good clear by McKenna. Battle. Yoder, 3 on the way. No good. And rebound pulled out of there by Hampton for Clearwater, and here they come again. Yoder right up on her. Hampton pressed way out high by Yoder. She's right up on her. Now knocked down to the ground. Clevenger out to Nolan. Again, here we're inside 10 seconds. They haven't even attempted to get it down into the paint. Nolan going to leave her wide open on a 3. Excuse me, that's Thompson. Now Berlin with 2 seconds on the shot clock. Off the bank and good. Good night. Yeah, that's not supposed to happen like that, but it did. Nice play by them. You know, as the shot clock buzzer was going off, that thing goes down. Scott showed 3. Well, she needs help. Ooh, that's not going to be very successful. Low percentage pass through that post trash. There's Battle trying to steal it back, and she does. Battle now is going to race right past him. Tatum Battle off the steal and the finish. Nice play, and a timeout going to be taken by
Louisburg.
Coach Lane. Take a look at Battle's steal, and there's the steal. Just kind of blows past Hampton and able to take it for the layup.
It's a full timeout.
Nice play for Louisburg. Timeout on the floor. It's a full timeout. We'll be back in 30 seconds. You're watching Wildcat basketball on Louisburg Sports Live.
For more than 20 years, Gherkin Rental has been the place to go to get the job done in eastern Kansas and western Missouri. With a huge selection of quality equipment, from roll-offs to trailers, telehandlers to generators, power washers to popcorn makers. Experienced equipment professionals and clean, well-maintained tools to help you get the job done right the first time. Gherkin Rental. Stop by any of their 13 locations across the KC Metro or call 855-GHERKINS. That's 855-437-5360.
Again, a Tatum Battle steal and a finish. Her first bucket of the second half. She's got 6 in the ball game. But defense often leads the offense, and that's exactly what happened right there. Able to pull themselves back to within 4. Here with just about the midway point of this third quarter. It'll be Clearwater basketball coming out of the timeout. Got to kill the music. There we go. like a little Beastie Boys, but we've been to an NBA game lately. They play music during the whole game. There's just a DJ playing music while the game's going on. It's really weird. I was in Atlanta. Maybe it's just a Hawks thing. I don't know. But Hampton inbound. Get in for Clevenger. And they'll just kind of be patient out here. Let that clock come down, and you see why a lot of their scores. There's Battle again, another steal. Tatum Battle, a steal, and a finish. Back-to-back steals and buckets for Tatum Battle. She's got 8 points for the Wildcats, and they're back to within 2 points. Clearwater coach getting fired up. Assistant. That's a walk by Justine Berlin. Just got a little happy feet there on the pass. Good defense by Gibbons up on her to apply that pressure. Near side Harmon, who checked in for the last dead ball. Harmon just got a three-point bucket in that first half. Gibbons capable of doing that as well. Battle, open look at one, three on the way. This one no good. Fight for it. Losey with it. Fresh shot clock as well. They'll clear it out to Harmon and reset. Here for the Wildcats. Back to Battle. She'll drive baseline. Bounce pass. Losey up over the top and good. Nice ball movement. Good sharing and a nice finish. McKenna Losey's first bucket of the second half. She has 8. And a turnover by Clearwater going the other direction. 24-24.
Returning to the Clearwater lineup, number 11, Callie Dolan.
Wildcats falling behind by as many as 5 in this second half. Back to a tie ball game, our second tie of the night. Afternoon. Here's Gibbons. Checks it. Just ends up in the hands of Losey. She tries to force one up. And pulled out of there by Berlin for Clearwater. 2.5 to play in the third quarter. Hampton out here top of the key. She'll try to push in on Harmon. They'll give it up for Nolan. Zone defense here for the Wildcats. Well, man, zone down in the paint. Pulled out of there by Losey. Got to take care of the basketball. Clevenger, good hard pass. In and out of the hand zone. Missed an opportunity. Clevenger somehow ends up back with it. And she's got an easy bunny right in front of the basket. She's got 6. 26-24. High post Latham. High-low trying to go to Losey. Not able to get it. But Gibbons right place, right time. Back to Latham. Puts it on the deck. Steps through. They're going to call foul on a reach against Clevenger. Her third. Team foul number 2 here of the second half. The third quarter, rather. Latham out. Kinley Scott back into the game for Louisburg. They get Kinley going offensively. She had a big game a couple of nights ago. And get her going offensively. They'll be right here on this. Losey from a deep shot, up and good. McKenna Losey makes a deep one. Back to a tie ball game. Losey with double digits now with 10.
Say 30-second timeout.
Keep it right here and take a look at that bucket by Losey. Got the inbound play to her. Just step back just on the three-point line and knocks that one down. And gets all tied up here with 1:25 to go in the third quarter. Wildcats, again, if you're just joining us, jumped out to an early 6-0 lead in this game and led throughout the entire first quarter, led 13-11 after 1. Lost their lead for the first time in the second quarter, gained it back, but then lost it right at the last second of the first half to trail 18-16 at the break. Fell behind early in this one, 21-16. And have just kind of clawed their way back, got it tied up. 24 all, now 26 all. We're going to be in for one here down the stretch of this one. Clevenger. Move over left side for Nolan. Nielsen. Entry pass trying to get it into Berlin. Gibbons is all over it. Good defense there by the Wildcats, helped by Losey. Now Gibbons shake and bake in the open court. Here's Harmon on the right wing. Hard pass inside Scott, double team coming. Kinley forced one up and good. Nice take in the paint for her first bucket. I guess she had an and one earlier in the game as well. And now a turnover again, a foul going to be called a charge against Clearwater. Clevenger picks up her fourth personal foul. That's not good. She's kind of the catalyst for them, and now with 47 seconds to go third quarter, she's playing with 4 fouls and seems to control the ball a good chunk of the game for them. And a timeout going to be taken. We will take it as well. We're back in 30 seconds on Louisburg Sports Live.
For 50 years, Elliott Group has been your local insurance partner. With 5 convenient locations, Elliott Group is big enough to offer the best carriers, but small enough to know your name and your insurance needs. Elliott Group is more than just insurance. They're a part of each community they serve, with a wide variety of insurance solutions to help your unique challenges. Elliott Group, where they're there for you today and for years to come. Visit them at any of their 5 locations or at ElliottInsuranceGroup.com.
(28-26), Wildcats back in front for the first time in a while since they lost the lead right before halftime. 3-point shot by Battle is good. Tatum Battle drops in a 3. She's got a 7-point third quarter. Hampton. Wildcats tightening up their defense. And a foul going to be called on Kinley Scott. No shot clock on. 16 seconds remaining. Scott's first personal foul, team foul number 2.
Louisburg's number 25, Kinley Scott. It is her first personal foul. Second team foul.
Nolan inbound for the Indians. 16 seconds, third quarter. Wildcats trailed by as many as 5 in this quarter. Now they lead by 5. And a foul and an and one going to be tacked on here as the clock ran out. Bucket made by Allie Thompson, her first, and she's going to go to the free throw line here for some untimed free throws. They're all untimed, but nobody on the floor for the and one before we end our third quarter. We'll keep it right here for this one. Boy, time you think you about got them, they do something like that, but miss the free throw. That's the end of 3. Wildcats a chance here from the Ralph Miller Classic when we return in 1 minute on Louisburg Sports Live.
Hers Incorporated in Spring Hill is your area's premier small engine repair shop. Before you replace that faulty trimmer or mower, let our experts get you back to work. And if you are in the market for a new handheld, we carry Maruyama and Red Max trimmers. Plus, Hers is still the best place for hydraulic hoses, cylinder repair, and mechanical control cables. If that's not enough, we're also a UPS drop-off location. To learn more, visit us at hersinc.net, call 913-247-3530, or just stop on by.
31-28, Wildcats lead. They led 13-11 after 1. They trailed 18-6 after 2. And now they lead 31-28 after 3 quarters of play. And they just kept clawing their way back in that third quarter. Really a good effort all the way around for Louisburg. Harmon, Yoder, 3 on the way. Oh, it's a huge one. It's a 2. They say she was just on the line for Madeline Yoder, but a big time to get her first bucket.
Yoder hits for 2.
33-28. And they led by 6 early on a 6-0 run to begin the game, and then have not had a lead of 5 or more since then until just recently. That's where it sits right now with 7:23 to go in the ball game. Nolan take into Hampton. She likes that three. On the way, no good. Rebound to be determined. Nope, Scott comes away with it for Louisburg. Up in front, make your possessions count now if you're the Wildcats. No turnovers, no bad shots. Make them count. Harmon, baseline jumper, no good. Fight for it, loose ball. Oh, Lucy somehow kicked that ball to herself and then is going to get shoved out of bounds. And that was a very fortunate bounce of the basketball. That thing looked like it was definitely going to be kicked out of bounds and somehow ended up back into Louisburg's hands, and they got a fresh shot clock. Hampton picks up her second personal foul. Team foul number 1 here of this fourth quarter. Good entry pass down for Yoder. Losi high off the glass. Good, and the foul. McKenna Losi with the and one. And she will go to the free throw line too.
Foul is charged 2.
Look at that one. Losi's having herself a good game. 12 points.
To the line for and one, Losi.
And adds that and one as well. Largest lead of the game now for Louisburg. Nolan up. Now give way for Berlin. They've found an answer for Berlin through that third quarter. She was limited just a single three, but when you see her make takes like that, you wonder, feels like she could do that about every time. Try to pick and roll. Gibbons nearly lost it. She did. Stolen away. Got to hold on to it. Thompson. And she'll have an easy little layup. No good, though. There's Berlin with the rebound. And she gets fouled. Berlin with 16 points in this one for Clearwater. Elliott Gibbons picks up
2 shots for Justine Berlin.
Her third personal foul. And Berlin to shoot the free throws. She's now 3 of 3 on the night from the stripe.
Back in for the Lady Cats, number 1.
24 years of doing games at nighttime. If I'm going to do a game, even if it's 3 o'clock in the afternoon, I'm going to probably say night a lot. Berlin made both free throws. Back to a 4-point game. They've already cut that lead that was at 8 a moment ago in half. Need a bucket here if you're Louisburg. Yoder ends up getting it lost. Now Battle. Move it around. Plenty of time. 20 seconds on the shot clock. Screen comes from Losi. Try pick and roll. Not there. Back outside Battle. 15 seconds on the shot clock. Battle going to fight through there. Probably got away with a walk. Here's Scott. Little bunny. Good. Kinley Scott, right place, right time.
Kinley Scott, number 25 for the basket.
Up the floor, Clevenger. Playing with 4 fouls. Move it through Thompson. Lost it. Clevenger through her hands. Then out of bounds. They tried to save it together. And missed opportunity for Clearwater. With just 5:36 to go in the ball game. Wildcats need to be patient and protective. Well, or just go score. Losi. Shot up. No good. Scott fighting for it. Nope, he missed that one. Let's see, it went out off of Kinley Scott. Back to Clearwater with 5:29 to go in the ball game. Battle plays good defense. Outside holding it, Callie Nolan. She'll fire a long 3, no good. Rebound by Louisburg. And good decision there by Battle to hold it back a little bit. Yoder outside. Louisburg wants to run a little bit of that Clearwater game that they have where they take their time. Losi shot no good. Kinley Scott's there, though. She'll try to clear some space. Clear the ball. That's a foul. Yeah, Hampton just ran right through Losi. Battle. Long 3, no good. Good spot for Kinley Scott. Back up and good. Kinley Scott with the board and bucket. Kinley coming alive here in this second half. 6 second half points, 9 for the ball game, and a foul going to be called on Battle. Just a little too aggressive for their tastes.
Foul charge 2, Tatum Battle. It's her 3rd personal foul. Into the lineup for Clearwater, number 20, Chloe Tracy.
Out goes Nolan, in comes Tracy for Clearwater. Hampton trying to get it in, nearly a 5 count. They will get it into Berlin. Clevenger. Leaving Thompson alone. Don't respect some of these girls on the edge on their shooting, so they kind of let him open. Berlin, a good look at one, but in and out. Rebound pulled out of there by Yoder. Halfway through this fourth quarter, Wildcats holding on. Really would be a nice win here on the season in this tournament to get off on the right foot. Scott, baseline, working on Berlin. Over to go with it, threw it away. Now back to the Wildcats. Battle steps through, gives a little fling. And she will go to the free throw line to shoot two. Will Tatum Battle. Nope, they're going to say it was on the floor. Huh. Okay. I guess she won't be shooting.
Was on the floor.
But a fresh shot clock. Oof. A little too mustard on that one by Harmon, trying to get into Losi. Here's Berlin. She's going to try to isolate and drive. Good defense there by Louisburg. Hampton. Berlin. Clevenger to the corner. In for Tracy. Down inside, good defense. Losi, nowhere to go with it. And a 3-second violation, I think is what they're going to call there. The defensive stops today have really been a factor, and Coach Lane's got to be happy about that. And then they'll generate offense when they've been in the half court. Kinley Scott driving. Berlin good. Play defensively at height. But it will stay with Louisburg with 3:19 to go here in the ball game. Throw it into Yoder. 3 on the way from Madeline Yoder, no good. Battle gets it back. Again, you can hold on to this ball a little bit, run this clock, and almost, if you don't get a bucket, that's not the worst thing either. Just run the clock down. Battle for 3 on the way. Good! Tatum Battle might have just put in the dagger.
Tatum Battle hits 3.
Her second 3 of the second half. 14 points for Battle. Hampton. Largest lead of the game now for Lewisburg is 9. Tracy nearly threw it away. Berlin will have to reset with 12 seconds on the shot clock. Clevenger. Now Hampton. Just never get close to the basket. Almost no post offense. Clevenger, though, going to get a chance. They will get it off and just in and out. That thing about as far down as it can go without going all the way through. Harmon to Losi. Losi move towards the middle on Hampton. Good post move by McKenna Losi. Loose ball last touched by Clearwater. It'll stay with Louisburg. They should have a fresh shot clock as well. The shot clock didn't reset. Probably should have. Battle. Loose ball. And gathered up by Tracy for Clearwater. 2 minutes to play. Wildcats trying to hold on what would be an upset in this tournament. They were a lower seed coming in, certainly with a 2-8 record, and Clearwater with an 8-3 record. Tracy for 3. Left it off the front iron. Rebound, though, good by Clevenger. She'll put it up and be fouled, and the bucket. It's a really light foul. Clevenger with 2 points in each quarter. 8 for the ball game.
McKenna Losi, number 12, her first personal foul. Batting the line for and 1.
Wildcats trailed by as many as 5 in this second half and now have led by as many as 11. Clevenger unable to connect on the and 1. Up the floor Battle quickly. She'll be fouled. I'm going to say it's all on the floor before she went up to shoot that one. 1:36 to go. Wildcats are.
Foul charge 2, Chloe Tracy, number 20, second personal foul.
They're going to sneak one out, I think, here in the opening round of this tournament. And a timeout going to be taken by Clearwater to try to work out what they're going to do here in the final minute 36 of this one. We'll keep it right here again. We don't know when we'll play tomorrow, but Louisburg certainly going to be in the winner's bracket. This tournament not going to conclude. They'll have chopped off Saturday and moving all the games up to earlier in the day tomorrow. So we could play as early as 11 tomorrow. We'll post it out on our social media. I'm sure the school will reach out and send it out to families as well, so you can be where you need to be to watch when you can. And your best bet is to subscribe at Varsity Sports Live on YouTube and be notified anytime we go live. And then you won't miss any of the action. Louisburg boys up at the Shawnee Mission West tournament. We would like to go cover that for y'all, but they have not allowed us to participate in that tournament up there when we've reached out. So we'll stick down here in Chanute, but they were playing, I had that up earlier, in the opening round of that tournament. Andover Central today. That's a foul for sure. Tracy shoving Battle down. They got a foul to try to stop the clock here with minute 33 now. Chloe Tracy picks up her first personal foul. That's the fifth one, so that will allow it and stop the clock and Battle to shoot two. See Battle's big play just from a little bit ago on our replay. She knocked down that three-point bucket from the side. And there it was. Pretty nice job there. Now she's at the free throw line to shoot two. The freshman has really had herself a ball game in this one. 45-34. Baseline shot no good. Rebound Tracy. She'll try to put it back up, and it is travel. Probably should have been a jump ball, to be honest with you, as it was blocked. But pressure going to be applied by Clearwater. See how the Wildcats can handle it. They'll throw it up to Losey. Battle was streaking up the other side. But again, you want to take some time off the clock if you're Louisburg, and Tracy, hired gun, can go in there and foul, try to stop this clock. But it will send McKenna Losey to the free throw line to shoot two. Losey, second half points, 13 for the ball game. 3 of 3 on the night from the charity stripe as well. So Losey having a good game, and then Tatum Battle, 12 second half points. She's got 16 in the ball game. Losey knocks down the first one. Nope, that was knocked out by Clearwater. Nope, she touched it. Hampton knocked it out of there. If it hit the ground, that was out of bounds off of them, but what do I know? 46-34. This is what Louisburg has had happened a few times this year, where they, well, there's the bank open on Hampton. Again, I'd like to see her on a night when she's red hot. I bet it's pretty awesome to watch. But she's not been red hot here tonight in this gym. Timeout on the floor. It's a 30. We'll take it. We're back in 30 seconds on Louisburg Sports Live.
Vose Pharmacy is Louisburg's true hometown pharmacy. Pharmacist Kevin Vose and his team are proud to be part of the Louisburg community, and your health is their top priority. And now with Test to Treat, Vose can provide strep and flu testing and treatment all in one by appointment. Vose continues to be your stop for everyday health essentials and all of your prescription needs. Vose Pharmacy, Louisburg's pharmacy, and proud to support the Wildcats. Call 913-533-7575 or visit VosePharmacy.com.
Louisburg trying to hold on here for the final 52.9 seconds of this ball game, leading 46-37. Three-point bucket by McKenna Hampton. She's got 9 in the ball game. And now a foul going to be called against Callie Nolan, I believe. Is it going to send Yoder to the free throw line to shoot two?
Foul charge to Kelly Nolan, number 11. It's her first personal foul. To the line for
Madeline Yoder
Louisburg's number
got
23,
2 points in this one on this 2-point bucket in this fourth quarter. First one's going to be left short. And he will knock down the second one. Or she will miss the first one, make the second.
Number 22, McKinley Harmon, checked in.
10-point lead. Gutsy character game here for Louisburg to come in and get this win over a team they don't know anything about. And on paper, certainly looked like they were going to be at a disadvantage, but they have really come in with a good game plan and executed it and had got to get on it, got to get in the van. You don't know what your schedule is going to be like tomorrow. It's tournament week. It's late in the week. And to show up down here and play like they have has been really inspiring. And they, have had some struggles this season, had some games where they were ahead and then had let it all fall apart in the second half. And that has not been the case here today. Harmon at the free throw line to shoot 2.
Returning to the lineup for Clearwater.
Clevenger going to come back in for Tracy. Made them both, did Harmon. Harmon had a big 3 in the first quarter. I think helped set the tone a little bit in this game. Quickly they get it to Berlin. Again, I'd like to see it when Hampton and Berlin were, if they were both playing and be really hot, this would be a very tough team to knock out, I think.
Justine Berlin, timeout.
The 3-point bucket.
Clearwater. It's a full timeout.
It's a full timeout, so we will take it along with them. Final 24. We'll have a brief post-game show brought to you by Elliott Insurance Group in a little bit. Let you know what we know about what tomorrow will bring, and we will get out of here for today. We're back in 30 seconds on Louisburg Sports Live.
State coordinates of new land acquisition.
Oh, you know that big oak tree that got struck by lightning?
Negative.
The barn with the funny cow mural?
Negative.
One-eyed scarecrow?
Negative.
Giant water tower? You're not from here, are you?
I've never seen him.
Robots don't know you. We do.
Hey, how's your dad doing?
For over 80 years, we've built relationships first and plans second. It's your future. Let's protect it.
Contact Front Bureau Agent TJ Solander in Louisburg at 913-837-3237.
Quickly out of the whistle, loose ball, hitting the floor, still hitting the floor, taking its time. Clearwater comes out of there with it somehow. They'll lay it up and good. 15 seconds. Bucket, I believe, by Nolan. And now they will get it inbound and get a foul with 9.8 seconds.
Foul charge 2. Justine Berlin, number 42, her third personal foul.
Got to go make those shots now if you're
To the line
Yoder.
for Louisburg, number 23.
1 out of 2 on the night from the stripe just a moment ago. Knocks down the first one. Clearwater has not given up 50 points yet this year. And they do here. Another one by Nolan. And that's the end of the ball game. What a good win for the Lady Wildcats as they'll win this one 50-44. And we'll advance it to the winner's side of this tournament bracket. Clearwater will drop to 8-4 on the year. Wildcats will move to 3-8. But really a good confidence win, and Coach Lane should be happy and proud about how the girls came out to perform here today in this one. We'll see what the matchup looks like tomorrow. Again, we're waiting on the winner of, and it will be later tonight. We won't know until Eisenhower and Coffeyville play. But if Eisenhower beats Coffeyville and we're faced up against them, then it will be a real early game, about 11 a.m., I believe is what the plan was. So they're going to try to let Eisenhower get on the road if they win. If Coffeyville wins and it's Coffeyville and Louisburg and Clearwater and Eisenhower, then we probably play a little bit later on in the day. and they would get to play that first game of the day. So just be watching our socials, be listening to the school and letting you know, but they're going to make those decisions tonight after all the games are over and who's playing who, so they can get them on the road at an early time tomorrow ahead of the winter storm that's coming. And then no Saturday basketball. They're going to come back in February and try to figure out this tournament, I believe. But right now, it's a good one for the Wildcats as they win it 50-44. We'll come back and talk about it as we kick off the Elliott Insurance Group postgame show. We're back in 2 minutes. You're watching Louisburg Sports Live and a Wildcat victory.
For 50 years, Elliott Group has been your local insurance partner. With 5 convenient locations, Elliott Group is big enough to offer the best carriers, but small enough to know your name and your insurance needs. Elliott Group is more than just insurance. They're a part of each community they serve, with a wide variety of insurance solutions to help your unique challenges. Elliott Group, where they're there for you today and for years to come. Visit them at any of their 5 locations or at ElliottInsuranceGroup.com.
Looking for the perfect getaway? At Destination Fun Travel, we bring the world to you. From turquoise Caribbean beaches to European river cruises and beyond. Destination Fun Travel is an award-winning travel agency specializing in creating unforgettable vacations. All-inclusive resorts, luxury villas, group trips, or custom vacation packages. Let us turn your dream vacation into reality, because with us, the journey is just as exciting as the destination.
Iron Horse Family and Cosmetic Dentistry and Dr. Laura's Orthodontics are committed to providing quality health care for area families. With comprehensive solutions, Iron Horse Dental and Dr. Laura's Orthodontics will listen and take the time to truly understand your needs, goals, and lifestyle. State-of-the-art equipment, techniques, and facilities combined with a new approach to oral care. That's what you get with Iron Horse Family and Cosmetic Dentistry and Dr. Laura's Orthodontics. To learn more, visit them online at drlaurasortho.com or ironhorsedental.com. Whether you're trying to make the most of the next harvest, navigating a changing business landscape, or planning for the next chapter in your life, the professionals at Prime Accounting Solutions are here to help. With 10 locations, Prime Accounting offers convenient, friendly accounting and tax services at a fair price. Payroll, bookkeeping, business planning, personal tax filing, and more. And now Prime is the place to go for insurance. Wildcat fans can find us at 1262 West Amity in Louisburg or 913-837-4230. To find a location near you, go to primeaccounting.net. Since their doors first opened in 1920, First National Bank has been committed to local decision-making and long-term relationships. Locally owned and managed, First National Bank is there to guide you through all your firsts. First checking or savings account, first loan, first business groundbreaking, or your first home. A variety of banking services, expert guidance, and an emphasis on putting you first. First National Bank in Louisburg, 1201 West Amity, 913-837-5191. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Back out here on the Elliott Insurance Group postgame show. BJ Harris along with you as we wrap things up in our coverage here from day one of the Ralph Miller Classic. At Elliott Group, they believe in building strong relationships with their clients, and their community is the best way to serve them both, with offices throughout the area and online at ElliottInsuranceGroup.com. Girls win it here for Louisburg, 50-44. In a game that they jumped out and led early 6-0, and I think that really gave them the confidence that they needed to sustain throughout the rest of this game, and it was nip and tuck, certainly from that point. Well, they led by 2, did Louisburg 13-11 after 1 quarter of play, and then lost the lead to start the second quarter, gained it back, and then it was tied, and then lost the lead. They trailed 18-16 at halftime. Ended up trailing by as many as 5 in the third quarter early on, but just chipped away. And I think that's really the moment. That may have been a turning point in the season, frankly, is when they lost that lead, were down by 5 to Clearwater, and then just kind of kept coming back at them and climbed back in it, eventually tied it up at 24-all, took the lead at 26-24. It was tied at 26. Nope, they took the lead first, actually, in the second half, 28-26. And then a big three-point bucket by Battle in that third quarter made it 31-26, and it ended up being a three-point game. They were leading 31-28 at the end of 3, did Louisburg, and never relinquished that lead, would grow it to as many as 13 at one point in the fourth quarter, and then hold on for a 6-point win, 50-44 here over Clearwater. Clearwater drops to 8-4 on the year. Wildcats move to 3-8 on the year, and that third win is a good one for them and hopefully for their psyche, and they'll be awaiting the winner of Goddard Eisenhower and Coffeyville for tomorrow's action, and again, we don't know when that'll be. Scoring totals for this one for both teams individually. Justine Berlin, she's a good player. 20 points for them to lead all scorers. And then just not a lot else to support. 9 points from McKenna Hampton, 8 points from Maddie Clevenger, 4 points from Callie Nolan, 2 points from Allie Thompson. And for the Wildcats, 2 girls in double figures, 16 points from Tatum Battle. Probably a career high. I don't have all of the scoring totals, but as a freshman, that's a really good game. She had a pair of 3-point buckets in the second half that were big. 14 points from McKenna Losi as well. 9 points from Kinley Scott. 5 points from McKinley Harmon. 4 points from Madeline Yoder and 2 points from Morgan Latham here in the win for Louisburg as they win at 50-44 over Clearwater. We're back here tomorrow to bring you whatever we have on our post-game show. Come back tomorrow. We will... could be at 11 o'clock in the morning, could be at 4 o'clock in the afternoon. It'll determine if they will put all that information out there, and we will as well on our social, so you know when to listen. Watch the Wildcats tomorrow from the Ralph Miller Classic. Appreciate Emerson Vaughn helping out on camera today. I'm BJ Harris saying so long from Chanute for today. We'll be back at it tomorrow in the Ralph Miller Classic as the Wildcats win it. Final score 50-44 over Clearwater. You watched it on Louisburg Sports Live.
From the gridiron to the hardcourt, the pitch to the mat, don't miss any of the action. We're there with live, local sports coverage at VarsitySportsLive.com.